Neighbors we spoke to say it was alarming to see caution tape, lights, and so many police cars all steps away from their front doors. And just real quick, I want to kind of show you just what's all going on behind me. Here you can see flashing lights and this whole area is blocked off. This is actually on Easy Road. Cab driver 59-year-old Kenneth Kopp. He was shot here at the train station. Police say this marks the 8th homicide of this year of 2022. This 90-day progress report is the first of many. And when it comes to reports of workers sleeping on the job to inmates dying in the facility, the Dauphin County Prison Board members, they say they want to make some changes. We've been seeing more and more fires around the Mid-State, but fire crews that we spoke to say homeowners do what they can so they can stay warm at these cold temperatures continue, but there's ways to do so that way you can avoid things like this. If you take a look behind me, you can see that this was damaged here on South Royal Street. PennDOT is urging drivers to avoid unnecessary traveling because of this rain that we're getting. They can't pre-treat the roads. We also spoke to neighbors off camera and they were able to tell us that they haven't had power since 1 p.m. But down this road, we are on Church Road on the intersection of Laurie Avenue. And this is one area where Derry Township, they said, is a dangerous place to be. So that's why this is one of the many areas that is blocked off. If I take my hand here, we actually haven't parked that long, but just to show you how fast the snow can accumulate and get so fast. And actually, we spoke to a few people earlier this evening who say they want to prepare ahead of time and not wait at the last minute. The student petition was created 2 weeks ago and is asking for 500 signatures, and so far more than 450 students have signed the petition asking the campus to be more supportive for those who are quarantined with COVID-19. But faculty members say there are many ways to accommodate. The Cumberland District Attorney says it's still an active investigation but doesn't want to release more information because it might jeopardize the case. In just 1 week, 2 fires in Swadera Township have forced nearly 90 people out of their homes. Tonight we are following breaking news about a shooting in Harrisburg, a disturbing trend in the Mifflin County School District. Leaders say several vaping devices were found on school property have been tested positive for fentanyl or heroin. Property taxes are expected to go up in Lebanon County. It's included in the county's more than $100 million budget for next year. 2 people were found dead inside a home in Franklin County. State police say they were responding to a domestic-related call. A Carlisle nurse could be facing $90,000 in debt after losing her job during the pandemic. One person suffered minor burns after their home caught fire in Perry County. Firefighters responded to the 3400 block of Susquehanna Trail in Duncannon just before 3:45. A Pennsylvania state trooper is in the hospital after being hit by a vehicle in Lancaster County. I'm joined by meteorologist Addis Uclone with a look at our forecast. So Addis, we're seeing some cold temperatures. We're seeing some rain in the area. But how long will this last?
Well, I think the weekend is going to be damp and cool overall. We're not talking about a lot of rain today.
Hundreds of motorcyclists from across the nation were ready to strap on their helmets and race for first place. A Cumberland County church making great strides with hometown heroes for an important cause. The weekend of deals continued with Small Business Saturday. Daniel Hamburg talked to business owners and shoppers about events in Cumberland County. This morning, if you're looking for a sweet treat, the annual St. Cecilia's Fosnot sale is taking place in Lebanon County. They started making them yesterday night at 11 p.m. Volunteers say customers were already in line around 3 yesterday morning to pick them up.
It's just gone. Everything's gone.
Hope Himmelwright and Andrew Rice are trying to salvage everything they can. The two can't believe they lost their homes so fast.
I never would have imagined it. Still to this day, I'm in shock. It's a nightmare that I just want to wake up from.
Hope says she was asleep after putting her infant child to bed late Monday night, but shortly woke up in a panic. Her neighbor's home caught on fire and severely damaged her home.
I heard glass. I heard somebody laying on their horn, people screaming in my windows to get out. I was under the impression somebody might have wrecked into my car. I now wish that's what would have happened.
She's now trying to save what she can, from family pictures to personal items. Officials say 4 firefighters were hurt but are expected to be okay after they found the body of a woman who was inside. Hope said she heard her screams but could not go inside because the flames were so aggressive.
So it's very devastating. We couldn't do nothing, no matter what, no matter if we would have tried to enter, you just couldn't. There was nothing we could do. And that's heartbreaking alone, like knowing that she lost her life. And
The fire also caused much damage to several other homes surrounded by caution tape to broken windows.
I loved the house. It was beautiful. It doesn't look like much now, but it was our home. It was ours.
Hope and Andrew say as they take what they can, they knew things could have been much worse and are thankful they have each other.
Everybody's fine. That's all that mattered, honestly. I got dogs, I got the kids, I got her. That's all I cared about.
All the feelings just kind of spun, because any time now that I see yellow and blue, the feelings and the emotions just roll.
English language development educator Anastasia Saratelli was born in Ukraine. She says the current war is heartbreaking and these young students feel the same way.
The things that are happening in Ukraine are just terrible, and it's scary to think, oh, one day it could just be a normal day and next day, where's my family? Where is everyone that I love?
Students with Middletown Area Middle School made 1,000 paper cranes in hopes of one wish: to help people who are living there. This act of compassion coming as a surprise to Saratelli.
We would like to welcome you. You are our recipient today for the Cranes of Hope. You are Ukraine strong, and we want to honor that. Come on down.
Saratelli has many loved ones in Ukraine.
And all of my aunts and my uncles, my cousins are there. And because of the mandate for men to stay, they were not able to flee.
One by one, students placed several gifts in her hands, showing that she is Ukraine strong.
I felt really happy. I started to cry. It really makes me feel like I'm helping someone and like I'm doing something good. It's a little step to greatness.
And that she's not alone.
I had this conversation with my principal where some days I just can't. Some days I feel so broken. I feel so helpless for what knowing my family goes through. And I'm so fortunate. I'm so fortunate to have a life here.
It's totally worth it at the end. At the end, it's just so worth it to see how happy she is and how much she loves it.
Jeremiah Marshall, ABC 27 News.